again.
Daniel, you need to be in Miss Cruz's office in 5 minutes.
Have you met Miss Cruz?
She's tough.
She hates the sound of breathing. Don't breathe. But if you have to, try to take a quick gasp through the side of your mouth like this.
You wanted to see me? Holy
You're the new lawyer?
I am he, Daniel Lanceflower.
Why did you specifically write this role with Jennifer in mind? What was it specifically about her?
So it was me and Joe Kelly wrote it, and we were on a train. We were making Ted Lasso. We were on a train from Manchester to London, and we were like, we wanted to do something together. What did we want to do? We wanted to make an old school rom-com, and we were like, who's the best rom-com actor? And it was like J-Lo, and that was it. That is why we wanted to make the best J-Lo rom-com.
Lucky me.
And what was your reaction to hearing that he had written it specifically for you?
I was really surprised. I was like, oh, because
Why?
I don't know. I don't get like where people like write something for you specifically. Like they're like write you and then they'll write something and be like, okay, she'd be great for that. But to write it specifically with you in mind is a whole different thing. And it was very flattering. And I was a huge fan of his from Ted Lasso. Yeah. I love Roy Kent. I love Keeley. I love that whole storyline. And so I was super flattered and couldn't wait to read it.
You didn't have to send a self-tape, which is nice. That's an added bonus.
I
Yes,
did ask
no
for
audition
one,
for
and she said no. She said you
Never.
have to take the risk.
You seemed, I watched this video of you guys, you getting quizzed about her roles.
Yeah.
You seemed genuinely surprised
I
that
was.
he knew as much about your career as he did.
Because I heard he was a fan, right? And he's said some things in public about being a fan. And so I was like, oh yeah, but when people say they're a fan, sometimes it's just like, I don't know.
It's
I didn't
BS.
think I
Sometimes
know-
it's BS,
it's
right?
Right.
No,
But it was.
I'm a movie guy. I love movies, and I've seen all their movies.
But my music too, you said.
Also your music.
Okay.
And your podcast appearances.
And my podcast appearances. Yes.
And all your print work.
Okay.
Yeah. Your watercolor stuff is exceptional.
Exceptional. Not many people have seen my collection.
I mean, knowing that you're such a big fan, I'm going to have you ask him this question. Ted Lasso, new season coming up. Ask him what are 3 words to describe the new season.
3 words, please.
You can't say no to her. Tell her.
Please.
Coming out soon.
Coming out soon. He's so funny.
Is that an acceptable answer for you?
No. Bullshit. Again.
It's
More bullshit.
I didn't lie.
It is. Where do we, after having done this movie and gone through, thinking about all this stuff, where do we come down on the idea of workplace romances? Yay or nay?
Yay.
Yay, workplace romances.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay. I mean, when you're a
Where else are you
workaholic,
gonna-
you don't really have much choice.
Yeah.
That's true. It could go great. It could also go...
So we spend a lot of our lives working. So I know a lot of people who meet on the job in some way, shape, or form, for sure.